Good afternoon, residents, friends, countrymen. We're Reedsport Legal. Denny Swartz here. We're here to bring you a news break of what is happening in our community, the local county of Douglas, city of Reedsport, Oregon. As many of you might or might not know that live here locally, we elect a judge. We get a ballot every year, or every couple of years, and we elect a judge. Kind of like we elect a sheriff, kind of like we elect a district attorney. Anyhow, it's the will of the people. And locally here, our sheriff's deputies, as we have an elected judge here locally, if you can see, this is a geographic location of Judicial District 3, the Reedsport Judicial District. Judge Miller presiding. Here locally, we have to travel 120 some miles to go to the Douglas County seat in Roseburg to pay our traffic fines that are cited to us on the highways here and in our local municipal streets by the sheriffs. For 30 years or more, we've been able to address our traffic tickets and our charges and everything here locally. And somehow, for the last 3 years, as reported on by Reedsport Legal, citizens of Reedsport are being forced to travel out of their jurisdiction to an unelected judge to a foreign jurisdiction in Douglas County. The county commissioners have been made aware of this. The Federal Department of Justice was referred to this case by Reedsport Legal's own Denny Swartz 3.5 years ago, and yet these procedures still persist to this day, leaving our courts vacant, except for people traveling from other areas of the county. And those of you across the country that are watching these that are not familiar with our geographics, Reedsport has many outlying counties: Drain, Elkton, Scottsburg. You'll hear stories from areas, these outlying areas. A lot of these people are sent clear over to our jurisdiction over here in Judicial District 3 when they actually live or reside clear over in the Looking Glass area over on the east end of the county. That would be Douglas County. At bare minimum, on the surface, from a legal background, this is what we would call here at Reedsport Legal judge shopping. Do they have a problem with Judge Miller? Do they have a problem with our courts? What would happen if everybody was being bounced around just so they paid their traffic ticket and didn't show up? That would be disparaging access to the courts. And here at Reedsport Legal, we'll let you be the judge, whether this is tolerable behavior. At bare minimum, when the State Department of Justice looked into this, as reported by Reedsport Legal's own Denny Swartz, when they looked into these matters and said, oh, you have federal problems here, you need to get them into federal court. Well, we like to say, let you be the judge. If we elect a person to be a justice of the peace, and we should be able to appear in front of that duly elected justice of the peace. Anything less, in Reedsport Legal's opinion, is abuse. It's nullifying your vote. Just like when we brought this to the attention of the county commissioners over in Douglas County that should have corrected this incident, they basically said, oh, Sheriff John Handlin and Rick Wiesenberg, the Deputy District Attorney of Douglas County, they're elected. We can't fire them no matter what you can prove. This is the situation we've come to here in Reedsport. It's not uncommon all over the country. Here at Reedsport Legal, we have learned the hard way. Technical ability, we are learning how to make these videos. It's all a learning process. We've been busy studying the law for, collectively, between the staff here at Reedsport Legal, we have over 120 years of studying the law. And we want you to know here at Reedsport Legal that our new website that will be coming up will offer free access to all these documents to use at your leisure for information purposes and sometimes entertainment purposes too. Because when you read some of these cases that we will be posting to our website, they're pretty strange and they are funny, all in the same. Signing off here from Reedsport Legal. If you guys would care, we have a city manager. If you would be willing to call and let him know that you would like to see the city of Reedsport and their city councilors stand up for these rights of the citizens here in Reedsport and create Roseburg and its sheriff's deputies to stop citing us to a foreign jurisdiction, please call Jonathan Wright, the city manager, at 541-271-3603. He will gladly put you in touch with our city councilors who should be helping with this situation.